So the people have spoken, and the Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago, Kamla Persad-Bissessar, she took home the Caribbean Global People's Choice Award just a few days ago. And I want to say congratulations and big up to the Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago. And I know a lot of people are going to say, like, look, how can you be making a video talking about the Prime Minister, complaining about the Prime Minister one day, and then the next day you're celebrating her? And I can say, look, two things can be true at the same time. The Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago can be doing a lot of stuff that I don't agree with, but I can also agree that she deserves the People's Choice Award, the Caribbean Global People's Choice Award. And when this news came out a while ago, a lot of people were saying that what did she do to deserve this? Like, she's not even in office like 6 months yet. But people have to understand, this award is not an award that's based on what she has done so far. The award is just based that she has been the most popular, the most spoken about leader, global Caribbean leader for 2025, and that is undeniable. For she's been in office not even 6 months, and I think I've done about 15 stories about the Prime Minister so far. For the entire last year coming into 2025 with Dr. Keith Raleigh, I think I spoke about him maybe 3 or 4 times. So there's no doubt that the Prime Minister, that she is out there, that she's very controversial, she's always out there, and that is what the People's Choice Award is all about. And as I said, I can disagree with a lot of things that the Prime Minister have done and said since she's been in office, but the reality is that what the Prime Minister was able to accomplish in her life, it is amazing. And I don't think anyone can look at her record and deny that. Like, I remember when she just got sworn in and I did a bio on her and the story that she left Trinidad and Tobago when she was 18 years old. She went to the UK to pursue her higher level education. After that, she went to Jamaica and she taught in Jamaica for, I think she taught at one of the all-girls school in Jamaica for over 7 years. She taught at the University of the West Indies. She went back to Trinidad and Tobago. She became the first female prime minister in the history of Trinidad and Tobago. And 10 years later, she's now prime minister again for the second time. So that is not an easy feat to accomplish. So despite disagreeing with a lot of things that she's doing and a lot of her rhetoric, I can still acknowledge that, look, what the Prime Minister have been able to accomplish is amazing, and that should be acknowledged. So this is the speech from the Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago accepting the award, even though she was not able to be in the United Kingdom to accept the award, but she did it while she was attending the General Assembly, the United Nations General Assembly in New York City. This is the Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago, the Honorable Kamla Persad-Bissessar.
Distinguished guests and our Caribbean family across Africa, Latin America, Europe, and the diaspora gathered here tonight at the Cumberland Hotel in London. Thank you for being here. It is indeed a profound honor to accept the Caribbean Global People's Choice Leader Award 2025. I do regret not being with you in person. However, my duties at the United Nations General Assembly have called me to New York, where I carry the voice of Trinidad and Tobago and of our small island nations, speaking for resilience, fairness, and the dignity and future of our people, especially our children. Yet even as I stand on that world stage, my heart is here with you, because this award belongs not to me alone, but to all of us who believe that unity is our greatest strength. This honor is especially meaningful because it comes from the people. To all who voted in Trinidad and Tobago, across the Caribbean and beyond, your confidence humbles and inspires me. I thank the organizers and adjudication panel for showcasing Caribbean excellence and the strength of our small developing regions on the global stage. Your guiding motto, unity is strength, mirrors my own journey. I was born in colonial Trinidad into a poor family in the rural village of Siparia. My late mother Rita sold roti to support our family, whilst my father Lil Raj worked as a bookkeeper. From those humble beginnings to becoming the first woman Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago, I learned that leadership is not a privilege, but a duty to serve. Throughout 4 decades of public service, I have sought to turn compassion and equality into action. As Prime Minister from 2010 to 2015, my government created the Insurance Life Fund. We advanced universal secondary education, we reformed the SEA, and we provided laptops for every student, and we also expanded higher learning. Now, in my renewed term, we continue that mission, revitalizing the economy, modernizing energy, and advancing digital transformation, and ensuring governance that is transparent, inclusive, and centered on people's lives. Tonight's celebration is more than an award. It is a reminder that recognition must serve a purpose. Even when progress feels like 2 steps forward and 1 back, we must keep faith, choosing evidence over noise, dignity over cynicism, inclusion over indifference, and truth over silence. If I may leave one request tonight, it is this: lift up one vulnerable child. Show them that they can lead. Open the doors of your classrooms, your workplaces, your creative spaces, and let them see what is possible. Share with them the struggles of past generations, so they know resilience is our inheritance. Our ancestors forged democracies from broken colonial fragments, from stolen lives, from stolen dignity, and from stolen heritage. And yet still, they endured so that we could rise. In lifting the most vulnerable, we transform talent into leadership, hope into history, and ensure the promise of our countries and the survival of our generations to come. I accept this award on behalf of the people of Trinidad and Tobago, our workers, our creators, and above all, our youth, whose imagination will carry the Caribbean boldly into the future. To my fellow honorees, congratulations to all of you. Your achievements prove that when courage meets collaboration, together we shine brighter. May you all enjoy this extraordinary evening, and may we, in faith and unity, keep building societies where hope lives, progress endures, and our people shine brighter with every generation. I thank you, and may God continue to bless each and every one of you.
Okay, so that was the Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago. So guys, sound off in the comment section and let me know your thoughts on the Prime Minister receiving the Caribbean Global Leader Award, and tell me what is the most impressive thing you think about this Prime Minister. Because as I said, in a male-dominated world in politics, she is one of the few persons that was able to be Prime Minister over 10 years ago and stay as opposition leader, which is not an easy thing, because once you lose an election, it is always a possibility that someone is going to challenge your leadership in the party. But she was able to stay as the UNC president, and now she's her 2nd time as Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago. And as I said, that is not an easy feat. So sound off in the comment section. Let me know your thoughts. Tell me what is the most impressive thing you think about the Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago.